I've done a little bit more thinking about this. Now, we have like the solid shapes, right? And that basically kind of represents order in a way, right? Because when you think about it, like in nature, there's no straight lines, right? So, like, it's order from chaos, right? Like, because the whole thing, like, everything that's happening, right? It's all chaotic, everything, right? But these shapes basically are defying. They are defying that chaotic nature, that spontaneous nature in a way, right? So part of me is wondering, because if this symbol, like, right, like if the six-pointed star, right, like if that ultimately is like bad, right? And I'm thinking about it, right? Like no natural lines occur in nature, right? So to think about nature being basically built within a star structure, like, because I was thinking for a while, like, well, it kind of makes sense, like the way everything's kind of shaped, that it would fit within kind of a matrix that was built off of all these orderly lines, right? But maybe that's the problem. Maybe I'm thinking about it wrong. Because if we're like plasma, right? And plasma is just like when you think of that, like that plasma ball at the science fair, right? And you touch the top and it goes just bzzz, and it touches your fingers and it's just all just random, right? Well, if you think about plasma, right? If you think of that being this, right? And you think of a mirror, right? Like you think of water being up here as being a mirror, right? And the true creation being above, right? And if everything below this mirror, this water line, is like a disturbed reflection of what the true creation is, like a perverted reflection of what the true creation is above here, right? Then wouldn't it naturally make sense that the chaotic nature that's down here, or not so much the chaotic nature, but the systems that are placed down here that are looking up at the true creation, if they're trying to counterfeit that true creation, and that true creation is plasma, let's say, right, and it's all just random and just spontaneous, right, and they're looking at it down there and they want to create that but down below, right? But they don't know how to do that. They don't know how to make that, right? So when they look at it, they see all these kind of lines, right? So they can kind of maybe get the idea of the kind of direction that plasma can go. But when you think about it, it's still a perversion of whatever's up above, right? So part of me is wondering, like, have I been thinking about this wrong the whole time? And the whole plasma thing, the spontaneousness is actually more or less the right way, and this order and the rules-based order is anti what true creation is, and creation and the spontaneousness of creation, right? I don't know, just an idea.